I cut the check, I cut the check, I cut the check. Tell my niggas we up next, so we up next. She shot a text, she shot a text, she shot a text. Kill the I might put the different day, put a nigga on that same shit. I've been ballin' with my niggas, Kevin Cambridge. Oh, you drippy, but you better tuck your chain quick.
What's good, y'all, man? We back with another video, man. And we back with a very, I want to say, important video, man. So, if you guys don't know, well, you obviously know, season's over. Bucks won the championship. We're into the off season. Probably the second most exciting time of the year. I would say the playoffs are, for me, really exciting. You'll have some people that think different, but the playoffs for me are the most exciting part of the year. But now we got the second most exciting part of the year, where we got draft, free agency, training camp, trade rumors, the offseason, man. We're into the offseason. But I wanted to talk about the draft, man. The draft is next week, next Thursday. So I wanted to name my 5 most underrated players in this draft, because I feel like this draft, like I told y'all in my last video, this draft is really deep for the teams that are in like the 20s to the 50s. You're going to get a good player. It's a really deep draft. When you get to later rounds, that's when you're going to get like the players that you probably won't sign, or the players that you'll sign probably to a 2-way contract. But other than that, bro, this draft is really, really deep. And even though the names that I got are probably names that you know, I feel like these names should be higher on a lot of these mock drafts, because I just feel like they're better players than a lot of people give them for. I mean, a lot of people say they are. So, start off, man. When you hear this guy's name, you're going to be like, he's not overrated. There's a reason why I'm saying he's overrated. His name's Scottie Barnes. The reason why I say Scottie Barnes is underrated, I say overrated. The reason why I say he's underrated, when you look at a lot of mock drafts, and when you hear a lot of people talk about the draft, they say the top 5 are locked. It's Cade, Jalen or Evan, Jalen Suggs, and then Jonathan Kuminga. Me, and one other person I know, is in Combos Court on Twitter. Got his own podcast and anything. You should go follow him. Nice podcast, nice guy, nice dude. We both believe that Scottie should be in top 3. I just feel like Scottie's potential, especially with Giannis winning this championship, Scottie's potential should be through the roof, and a lot of teams should just take it, bro. They should just take him, bro. If I'm the Cavs, bro, I pray that we take him. I don't want Kuminga. Evan would be cool, but I just feel like Scottie, bro. Scottie is that dude, bro. Like I just said, bro. With Giannis winning this championship, it should be huge for him, because he kind of has like a Giannis build. He's not the way Giannis is right now. I would say he's the way Giannis was when he first started to get on his shit. Like when he was 2016, when he first made his All-Star game. That's kind of what Scottie reminds me of. A long wing who can play the point, can play the 3, play the 4, play the 5. He can play 1 through 4. He can't play the shooting guard at all. But he can play those positions. He's like a point forward type of. He came off the bench in college. And that's the thing with Florida State. That's what they do with their guys. Pat Williams from last year came off the bench. That's what they do. He averaged 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 50 from the field, 27 from 3. Now, you look at the 27, that looks bad. But, like, we just seen him in the combine the other day. And his shooting form looks good. It's just about consistency, getting it down. But, like, when you look at Scottie Barnes, bro, he can come in and impact winning basketball right away while still developing his own offensive game. Because even though I said he gives me Giannis vibes, he doesn't have the game that Giannis had even back then in 2016. But he's able to drive. He's able to dunk on you, lay on you. But the other things have to get added on. The ability to create for his own. He gets a lot of his points off of pick and rolls. He gets a lot of his points off fast breaks, off steals and stuff. So for him to get better, I feel like he would need to land in the right space. But like what you already got right now, like I said, is a point forward. He's a really good playmaker for his size. He played a point guard in high school. He played a point guard even in college sometimes. And I feel like he will be really good for a team like the Cavs. And I can say that because that's my team. We need another ball handler, another playmaker in that starting lineup. We have 3 already. I'm not going to lie. Isaac Okoro has really good playmaking. But, like, we need that ball handler, that playmaker. And like I said, already, he can come in and guard 1 through 5. That's a fact. He can come in and guard 1 through 5. I don't feel like he's going to have to take time to learn defense. I feel like he's the best defender in the league. He's the best defender in this draft. Like automatically, he's gonna be able to guard 1-5. He's too quick, too agile. He's antsy on defense. He get in your head. He'll reach, kind of make you move a lot, kind of make you lose a lot of energy. He's that type of player. He's an energy type player. That's why they broke him off the bench for that Florida State team. So I feel like Scottie Barnes should be one of the top 3 draft picks in the draft. Combo, he said he felt like he should be top 2. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, top 3, most definitely, man. He can do anything on the court. He just needs to land in the right spot, like OKC. Like I said, the Cavs, that would be cool. If he falls at 7, Warriors, draft him. Because that shit, I'm not worried about them not having a center. I'm not really. I would trade James Wiseman and other picks to go get one. Because, bro, Scottie Barnes can play that 5 or Draymond. But other than that, man, that's it for that player. Next, Trey Mann. Trey Mann is the type of player that if he can land on any spot. Like, what I mean by that, he can land on a contending team or he can land on a team that's rebuilding. For instance, he can land on the Knicks. I love Trey Mann on the Knicks. I'm not going to lie. He just seems like a Madison Square Garden type player that's not afraid of the lights. And he just come out there and just bring people in the stands. His first year in college, he had a terrible year, averaged 5.3 points. But then the next year, dropping 16 points, 40% of the field from the 3, and 45 from the field. He had a really efficient, fun college basketball season. The thing I really like about him, he's really crafty. Like, he gives me Kemba Walker type vibes. His balance on his step backs and his crossover is crazy. Like, multiple highlights I've seen where his knee almost smacked the ground. His balance, it's so smooth for him. It's so effortless for him. He's a great shooter already. Great shooter, like I said, 40 from the 3. Like I said, he can land on any team. He might fall to like the 20 to the 25 area, but I hope he goes 19 to 21 to the Knicks. But if he falls to like the 20-25 area where he gets to the Clippers, the Lakers, Phoenix, teams are looking for a backup guard, also a guard that can score. Because when you look at the Clippers, they didn't really have that this year. A guard off the bench that can score. Like, he can land anywhere. Like I said, he can go to a Knicks and automatically be their starting point guard. Now that we need a little bit more playmaking from him, that's probably one of the biggest knocks on his game is playmaking. But, like, I see the playmaking potential. I see it's there. And like I said, he's not afraid of the moment, bro. He seems like a New York type player. And I hope he lands there. I'm not going to lie. I really do. Anything else I want to say about him? Nah, that's pretty much it, man. Trey Mann is a really fun, entertaining player. That's why I really hope he lands on the Knicks. The Hawks would be cool. But, like, when I look at the Hawks, they have so much wings. The Hawks are in a tough situation. They're getting to the point where they're going to have to package all the good players that they got and go out there and try to find a big fish. When you look at it, you got Cam, Bogdan, Kevin, DeAndre, John Collins, Onyeka Okongwu, who just announced he got hurt a couple days ago. He's going to be out for 6 months. Onyeka Okongwu, you got Clint Capella. Like, they're such a deep team that it's going to get to a point where they're going to have to make a big trade soon. Because they're so deep. Like, you can't look at it and be like, nah, you can't get no playing time. Because, like, we got players above you. And that's not fair. That's why I don't want Trey Mann to go there. Because I don't know where Trey Mann would fit. Even though it would be a good fit for him, like, I don't know where would he play. Because that shit, their team is so deep. They're so deep. But, next player, Zaire Williams. When you're drafting him because of his star upside, a 6'8" wing who can do a lot on the offensive side. You see the defensive potential. He's actually he's a decent defender to me. He averaged 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 37 from the field, 29 from the 3. You might look at those numbers and be like, oh, that's nasty. But, like, he had an off year because of COVID. He just came off an injury from high school. It was basically just an off year for him. I'm not going to lie. He had an off year, but, like, when you look at his star potential, it's kind of hard to pass up for him. Like, for a Thunder team, they might pick him with, I think they had the 18th pick. They might pick him. I want him to fall to the Grizzlies because I feel like for the Grizzlies, for them, if they miss on it, like if he doesn't pan out, oh well, they're already one of the deepest teams in the league. If he does, you have a star. Like I say, he gives me Cam Reddish vibes, bro. How smooth he is on ball. He's able to play all ball too. And then his defensive upside, if he just gets more active on defense, learns how to use his hands more, he can be really good on defense. You see how it worked for Cam Reddish, bro. Cam Reddish was a decent defender coming out of college, but then they made him probably their primary defender throughout the year, put him on the best players on the team, and he just thrived. You seen him in the playoffs. He made it hard for Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton still got off for some games, but it was hard. It was hard. But like I said, I like Zaire Williams' potential. Like, his upside is high. The stuff that he does as a 6'9" forward is crazy. He's kind of like a shooting guard, though. Like a Franz Wagner type. A shooting guard at 6'9". So, and I've just seen a picture of him. He's actually getting kind of big and stocky. So, that should really be really good because he is a skinny player. I ain't gonna lie, skinny player. But he's getting kind of big. And like I said, for the Grizzlies, that's just a perfect fit. Or the Thunder. Thunder will allow him to spread his wings a lot more. But I feel like for the Grizzlies, I would do it because of the upside. The upside is pretty high. And they need that forward player, that forward scorer, because they really don't have that. Dylan Brooks is an older guy, 25 years old, and that's older for them. That's a young ass team. That's a young team. But like you look at Dylan Brooks, he's not really a scorer. He averaged 25 in the playoffs, which is cool, but like he's not really a scorer. That's not his game. He got 25 in one game, next game out of 8. That's not his game. So I feel like that would just be a perfect pick for them. Next, Chris Duarte. Another player that it really doesn't matter where he lands at. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing a lot about Chris Duarte. I just heard that he had a workout and it was terrible. But then I also watched Pee Wee the Plug video. Y'all hear I say his name a lot. That's my dog. He said Chris Duarte gives him deep book vibes. And I never watched Chris Duarte before. I was in the college this season, but I wasn't into it like a lot. But I was into it. I know a lot of players. I just wasn't into it a lot. And he was like, Chris Duarte gives me deep book vibes. I was like, nah, it's no way. So I went to a highlight on YouTube. First 50 seconds, I was like, yeah, you're right. Deep book vibes all the way. Not with the defensive part because Chris Duarte is damn near a lockdown defender. He the same fucking age as D-Book. D-Book has been in the league for 6-7 years. That's crazy. That's kind of scary though. For a rebuilding team, that's scary. For a team that's ready to win, not at all. But yeah, he has D-Book written all over. The shooting mechanics, the ability to finish around the rim, the way his shot just looks so effortless, man. Look at his stats. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 53 from the field, 42 from the 3. But watch his highlights after this video. He has D-Book written all over him, bro. I wish he was like 21, 22, but like, bro, he has it written all over him, bro. If he lands to a team like the Lakers or the Clippers, that's gonna be terrible. Not for them, but like terrible for the league, bro. Because bro, he has it already. Like I say, he's been in college for a couple years. He's 24 years old, so he knows what to do. He's an NBA ready player. If he lands to a contender, bro, it can be crazy. It can, bro. His shooting, like I said, 42%. He's already a good shooter. A lockdown defender. He plays the passing lane so well. He should be really good in the NBA. For the Knicks, I don't know if that would be too much pressure on him for like they will ask him to do too much, but I would like him on the Knicks because that is the type of player that they need, a scoring guard. So, hey, it don't matter to me because I'm heavy into Chris Duarte, no homo. I got a lot of stock into him, so I don't care where he goes at because I know wherever he goes at, he's gonna be good. Imagine if he lands on a team like the Jazz where they're shooting threes, they play to his game. That shit would be nasty, bro. It would. So I told you I was doing top 5 players, so this is my last player. This is crazy because in my first mock draft, I got all the damn views. I had this player like whoever the Cavs picked. I think they picked top 5. In my mock draft before the draft lottery came out, I had this player so high that he's gonna get drafted. This player might not even get drafted in the first round. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's that guy. Isaiah Todd, bro. I think Isaiah Todd is that guy. I feel like, and I still stand on this, I think the Cavs need to trade for another pick in the first round to get Isaiah Todd. I feel like, my fault, my dog's over there. I feel like he's a player that wherever he lands at, and I say that a lot because these players are players that don't really need a certain team to go to, they will sign him wherever they go. Wherever Isaiah Todd goes at, he's going to be a good player because he can play off ball, on ball. He has a lot of upside. His comparison for me is Chris Bosh. He has that mid-range game locked down. It's already good. It's good. It's done. He has a lockdown. He will excel in the pick and roll. He's able to fade out, shoot the three, or he's able to go up there and catch a lob. Automatically, I feel like he's going to be able to switch on the guards because he's quick on his feet. And I don't feel like he'll be a liability on defense. I feel like the only liability he'll probably have is guarding the bigger big men. But he's a pretty good defender for his size. He does have to get a little bit of strength down. He has to be a better finisher. But as far as his ball handling, that's good for a 6'10" power forward. He's a really good player, bro. I wanted him on the Cavs so bad. This was before I was high on Scotty Barnes. But I still want Isaiah Todd, bro. I hope he lands to a team like the Nuggets or the Thunder. Just a fun team that will allow him to be him. But other than that, man, I didn't want to spend too much time on Isaiah Todd because if you want to see me talk about him for 5-10 minutes, go watch that one video. I've been learning that a lot. That's how YouTubers be plugging in videos. But other than that, man, that's it for this video. That's all I got. Draft next week. I'm gonna start my top 10 players at each position. That them type videos probably next week too. So other than that, man, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.